Hello, everyone. My name is Tim B. Green. This is like my fourth take of this one. I'm struggling with it today. This is Crush It Club 69, Follow Your Bliss. So I use pictures of dogs because not only are dogs joyful and cute and awesome creatures, but see how all their feet are off the ground at the same time. I couldn't find a better picture, human or otherwise, that demonstrated what bliss should look like and is. Now, this, along with a lot of other things that I do, is close to my heart. I have been following my bliss with very little reward, and I'm not talking about monetary, but reward of any kind, for most of my life, but in particular, intensively for the last 15 years and extremely intensively for the last decade. So if you've never seen any of my shows or you don't know who I am, pretty transparent about this top secret idea, and that is my ikigai, purpose for living or life's motivation, is inventing, problem solving, finding solutions. It's what I've been doing quite literally since I was a small child. Some version, including destruction of toys, since, in my mother's words, as long as I can remember. So it gives you an idea of the level of passion, the level of commitment I have to my bliss, which is inventing, which is now manifest in my neurocognitive consulting. This video series, Crush It Club, which I'm going to do and am doing a video every fucking day to make my point and to show what passion looks like, and that there is real effort involved in real success. Easy answers are almost always fake answers looking for your money. So ask yourself this question: would I, if it took me 10 years, would I be willing to follow this path, this thing that I think is my bliss, my goal, my ikigai? Would I be willing to follow this path for 10 years, unpaid, unrewarded, unvalidated, if that's what it took to be able to succeed and achieve what I'm setting out to do? And if the answer is yes, okay, that's your bliss. If the answer is not yes, it probably isn't. Let me put this in another frame. I think it was Jim Rohn. I would love to hear from anybody who can actually credit this quote, but I believe it's Jim Rohn who said, when it comes to something you really care about, that you're really determined to do or succeed at, his quote is, I will climb this mountain or die upon it. And it literally took me probably 5 years or more to grow from, I'm going to crush this in a year, to, well, it's far more than a year now. What should I do? Am I willing to give up? And my answer was no. It was like, I will climb this mountain or die upon it. That's why I love that quote so much. If you're not willing to go to that degree, that basically irrational extreme, it's not your bliss. And you should probably then, or your ikigai, and if you don't have one of those, and it's not up to me to tell you what that is, it could be your family, your relationships, your faith, I don't care what it is, but something that you are so committed to doing work on, to achieving, to succeeding at, that you would do it for 10 years with no kind of reward, and be willing to do that if you knew that it would ultimately lead to or radically increase your probability of success. Because nothing is guaranteed when it comes to success, but the people in the world, the most exceptional and successful people in the world, tend to fit into this kind of a category. This episode was actually inspired by the series, The Defiant Ones, which was with sort of chronicled the path of Dr. Dre and his success selling his headphone company Beats to Apple, but then a lot of other enormous figures in music, not just in rap and hip hop, but in all genres of music. And the consensus over and over through that series is exactly what I've been saying and Joseph Campbell said when he coined this phrase, follow your bliss. That the people who make it believe in it so much, want it so bad that they're going to do it no matter what. They will climb the mountain or die upon it. That's how bad they want it. And if you don't want it that bad, it's very likely you will quit long before you succeed. And that, again, is the rule, not the exception, and when it comes to doing something challenging. That said, pivoting or quitting strategically after you do something for, say, a year, especially if you're purchasing mentorship or something, I wouldn't do it for any more than 6 months or a year under some expert, because if they can't get you there in 6 months to a year, they either need to, or they should, give you your money back or extend their services free of charge until you achieve it, if in fact they actually truly believe, and you'll find many at that point don't. But if in fact they truly believe they have the answer, they can help you get to where you want to go, hold them accountable. I would go no more than a year with a mentor or paid service who says, we can help you do X. This, of course, is contingent on you doing all your homework, all your necessary work. Because if you don't do that, there's no amount of time that will allow you to succeed. So you got to do your own push-ups. But if you do your own push-ups and you follow that mentor, that system, and it's not working for you, I would suspend paying for that service. I would, whether they have a guarantee or not, ask for your money back, saying, you promised me this, I've done the work, and it hasn't come to be. If for no other reason but to see their response. If they really believe and are committed to teaching and helping people, they will probably give you your money back. If they're not, they'll probably say, well, we never made any guarantee like that. And especially if they have a lot of attitude with it, well, then the truth was they were really interested in the money, and all they really needed to do was convince you to part with your money so that they could have it. And then if they fit into the second category, share that with everybody in their dog so they can't take advantage of other people. So, following your bliss, wanting something so bad you can taste it, that you'll do it for 10 years without reward, but still looking at the feedback, the real objective feedback from people, because if you're wrong or suddenly go, oh, wow, yeah, no, that's an intractable problem. I can see no way around and don't want to spend the next 10 years solving it, then maybe you should strategically quit. Quit on expert mentors who can't deliver in 6 months to a year, and demand your money back. They probably won't give it, but see what they do. It will be so telling about their real intent. So this is it. That's all there is to it. This episode CTA for today is, please share in the comments your ikigai, your bliss, that thing you want so bad you would work at it for 10 years. And if you don't know what you want so bad that you would work at it for 10 years with no reward, imagine what it might be if you did know, and put that in the comments. And if you don't and can't produce either of those two, this is an assignment, a challenge for you to make your life blissful. And that is, your ikigai, your purpose in life should be to find that which is your bliss, that which is your ikigai, so you can then pursue it. That's it for Crush It Club episode 69. Follow your bliss. My name is Tim B. Green. Bye for now.